Bear with me a minute, guys, I'm just trying to get this set up here. I think it's pretty much good to go though. Right guys, you're going to have to bear with me. I don't even know if there's anybody watching this yet because I haven't really been using this Steam for donkeys, or this, not this Steam, this live streaming carry on for a long time, guys. So I don't even have a message box here, so bear with me guys. So you might see it pausing. That's me away to try and suss this out, guys. Alright guys, I'll keep checking back to the message box here every so often, guys. Would one of yous kind of confirm to me that you're hearing this loud and clear? I mean, I've got my game volume in game set down to 10% there because I know it can be a bit overpowering sometimes, but I don't know if my voice and that's coming through here, guys. Doing a bit of seeding here. Doing a bit of seeding. Right guys. The noise is because I had the playback running through YouTube, so I had to mute it. I had to mute YouTube so it doesn't give us that bad noise. I think that's running okay now, guys. If he's wanting me just to end this career here, guys, I mean, I don't mind that. I've just been messing about from I've got the game today. To be honest with you, I've been trying to create a bit of an SDK for a new mod map here, guys, so I can get working on a map, and I'm going to use this one as the basis to work on, you know, because everything's basically here, guys. Do you know what I mean? So if you want me to throw the money mod or something into my folder here, and then just go and buy certain things or whatever you want to see me doing something, just let me know, guys. I'll jump back to the little window every so often just to check the messages. I have no idea where I am either. Absolutely bloody no idea. I've just been down and bought this little sprayer here. So it's a bit of a bummer you guys are still waiting on the digital copies, and people that ordered discs, well, some people that have ordered discs have got their game. I think it's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, do you know what I mean? Like I said on Facebook, you know, I much prefer to have a disc. I feel like I've got something for my money then, do you know what I mean? Whereas a digital download, it doesn't seem very personal, you know. It seems more just like a, well, just that, a digital body code, you know. Guys, I have no idea where I am. Hang on, I'm going to check this message board here anyway, guys. Hang on. Right, I want to be heading the way I'm going. You get 3 fields with this map here. That's what you own from the offset. Three fields. They're not terribly big either, but I've only got this set on easy at the minute, guys, so I don't play my game on anything else other than easy. I just mess about, you know. So there's 2 maps. There's this Gold Crest, and then the second one is the DLC that we had as a part of the gold pack on 215, you know. Forget its name. Now I have absolutely no idea where I go to get fertilizer. Absolutely none whatsoever. Right, I better go and check this message box. I've got a feeling it's in there, guys. Seeds and fert. Okay. Refill fert is R. Oh yeah. Right, hang on guys, I'll just pause that and go and have a look. Field work. Oh yeah, I know what you mean, Ronnie. Yeah, I'll go and find one now. Then we'll just park this up. Tell you what, I'll just take it with me actually. I like that case. That's a nice machine, that, guys. Let's use this guy here. I've got manual ignition on here. You can set it so you've got manual or non-manual ignition, you know, well, automatic or start it yourself by the enter key. Okay. Yeah, Sloznoskov. That Russian map, yeah. It's just I was in the main data files there earlier on because I was extracting the mod map, the SDK mod map, you know, because what I'm actually going to do here, guys, is I'm going to use this map here as a basis to build on, guys, you know. You don't have to get out of your vehicles here, guys, to do these missions. You can just drive up to them and drive over them. No, you can't. Okay. Oh hey, I don't suppose you got some extra time on your hands to fertilise this field. Well, Proxima Power 120. What do you think, guys? Yeah, we'll go for it then, guys. I can't keep coming back to that message board. It's a bloody nightmare, guys. Right, well, it says it's a T5 this time. See, that changes if you come out of there. Do you see that? I'll go back in again. Now it's an Agrostar 6.61. So you can choose a 300 Vario. Let's come back out of there and go in again. And then a major 80 this time. Track 90. A H488. Back to the Vario again. Let's take the Vario, guys. Let's take it on. Oh yeah. Right, so I believe I haven't done any of these guys yet, so I'm only following what these guys were doing the other night when they were doing it themselves. Brad M and guys like that. Why am I not getting to attach to that? Because I'm coming in from the wrong side, that's why. Duh. So I believe we've only got so long to do this as well. Yeah, 4 minutes 53 seconds. I'll give you a cab for you guys of the little Fent. He's getting plenty of volume now, guys. I will, once I get this field done, I'll come back and check. That's me set on very high there, guys. Very high, and I've got this Nvidia 960 GTS bloody overclocked, so not that it needed to be honest with you guys, but it's on maximum high performance, the whole lot, you know, so I don't even know how this stream's coming over, guys, so if you could give me a bit of feedback on the stream as well, what the quality's like, because I do have fibre optic, but I'm not sure it's that bloody fast sometimes. That's why I stopped streaming there. I used to stream Euro Truck, but it used to just be a pain in the ass, guys. I used to get a very, very poor FPS. So I haven't really had a chance to get this map into the new editor yet, number 7, but I will. Some of those scenery files look really good as well, those mountain type scenery file, guys, you know. £2,807, time bonus 1,865. Ka-ching. Right, I'll pause this and come and check this message board, guys. Sorry about this. Right, okay. No crop destruction on. No, Ronnie, I don't think there is. I think I've got it turned off. Right, okay. It's a little bit blurry. Hang on, guys. I can fine tune this a little bit, so you can. I'm not bothering, I'm not touching anything. I need to do it in my own time. Right, guys, I'm at your mercy, guys. Just let me know what you want me to do here, or where you want me to go, or whatever, and I'll try and do it for you. You know, I'm in no rush to play the game here. But if you want to keep seeing me doing field work, then I'll do it. I'll do this field here if you want. I'll have a wee look and see what the crack is. Right, we've got 20 minutes to do that. Let's harvest it. Okay guys, hang on. Sounds good, that's good, good. Shop tour. Yeah, I can do a shop tour. I can do a shop tour. Do you want me to actually drive to the shop, Dale, or do you want me just to go into the shop? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I can do a shop tour, guys. I've no money like, but I could put the money mod in my mods folder if you want. I don't have it in yet, but I mean I could save this game and go and do it if you want, like, just let me know. I'm going to look for another small field here, guys. There's one over here somewhere, field 16. This is a nice tractor unit as well, although that case that the 4455 is the better of the two. It has the better sound and it has the better physics. This is a wee bit more straight-laced, this tractor, do you know what I mean, compared to the .4455. Okay, let's come back out of there and get another tractor unit. We don't want the aggro star. Oh, there you go, there's the Massey. The 5600. Let's give that a go, eh? Right. I was playing that this afternoon there. I've only played it for about an hour, if that, to be honest with you guys, but I haven't been buying machines. I've been leasing them. There's a lot of the machines you would go to use, guys, and you only use them once every so often, so it doesn't really make sense to buy them straight away. It makes more sense just to lease them, guys, do you know what I mean? You can't buy animals from the shop menu either. You've actually got to drive to the cattle market or the animal auction and buy them there as well. So it's not just a case of going into your shop menu and buying 50 cows and 50 sheep. You know, you've actually got to go up to the actual animal auction itself and purchase them up there, and then you've got to transport them from the auction down to where they're located, wherever that may be. So needless to say, I haven't done any at all yet, guys, you know. I'll give you a wee inside view of this thing here. Another nice model, guys. The Massey's, it's only the first Massey I've been in, to be honest with you, but I will check that notice board, guys. I'll check it as soon as. Dale, just let me know what it is you want me to do in the shop. Do you just want me to sort of flick through the actual shop, or do you want me to save this game, shut it down, put the money mod in, come back in and then just start buying stuff? Is that what you would want me to do, or do you just want me to sort of flick through the inventory in the in the shop, if you know what I mean. You don't need to rush to do these missions either, guys. There's plenty of time, you know. Absolutely plenty of time, guys. I like coffee. I like driving in my Massey. It's not quite a Jaguar. Yeah. It is a better game than 15. It always was going to be. £4,139 reward and a £3,013 bonus. Okay, I'll come and check this message board. Yeah, it sure is a new learning curve, guys. When I'm using the Ferrari 458 Thrustmaster steering wheel, it's basically got all the same calibration, all the same buttons as an Xbox 360 controller has. The steering wheel itself is the same, and the pedal box is the same, but the keyboard has remained the same, more or less. But they have meddled about with a few of the bindings for certain things, you know. So some of the buttons marry up from FS15, but some of them don't. Do you know what I mean? Okay, I'll bring the shop up, guys. I'll go to tractors, and I'll go to the first Massey, which is that one there, Dale. It's the 5600, 87,000. Then we've got the 7700, 172,000. And then we've got one more, which is the big baby, the 8700, 249,000. I do have a few of the collector's edition ones here, but I haven't put the code in yet, so I can't show you them, guys. You've got two Challengers there. You've got that one there, the MT900E, and you've got the MT800E, which is tracked. And the other one, I don't know if you can take those jewels off or not, or if they're on it from the offset. I'm not sure, you know, because I haven't. The placeables, if I come out of here, guys, and take you to the placeables, you've got a car pressure washer, you've got a water tower, you've got the vehicle shop there. So is that where we go to add and remove stuff? You've got a heating plant, a placeable heating plant, you've got a placeable chipper, you've got a small silo extension, you've got a large silo extension, because it is possible to max your silos out in the farm, remembering that they're only temporary storage. So if you max them out, you can obviously buy others, you know. You've got a hayloft here, a small vehicle shelter, a small storage shelter, a large storage shelter, a vehicle shelter, the old obligatory vehicle shelter from 213, bee house, greenhouse tomatoes, greenhouse lettuce, solar collectors, wind turbines, a round picnic shelter. What the fuck is that about? I've no idea. A rectangular picnic shelter, a small shack, an elevated shack, a shed, a utility building, and then 3 trees, a birch, maple and an oak. This here interests me, guys, this Goldhofer. That really interests me, guys, because I used to work for a heavy haulage company over in Belfast, and that's the trailer I used to pull about for a living, is that Goldhofer. I actually went across to Belgium way back in the late 90s and picked it up from there. We've got the old low loader there that we had in 215. Forestry equipment. De-stumper. I take it that's a de-stumper as well. Or is that a log grapple? I'm not sure what it is. With a tree saw you can cut down trees. Oh, it's a tree saw. You can cut down trees with that second one. The DFM. Timber runner. The PL75 for planting. That's the HM4300. This machine breaks trunks into wood chips. Not very large trees. Large trees can't be processed, they have to be little tiny branches. You know how when you cut the sort of European type trees down, like the birches and the oaks and the elms, how you've got to delimb them? I think that's what that chipper there's for chipping the small branches, not the main trunk. The trailer, the FHL 13AK, that was the trailer we had in 215. 2 big chippers there. And we've got a Sampo HR46X. And we've got the Scorpion King and we've got the Buffalo. But that's about it for forestry stuff. Apart from your chainsaws, guys. Chainsaws are, we've got our Still this time. The 550 XP, the Johnsard and the McCulloch. Two JCB skid steers, one tracked, one tired, with an array of attachments there. There's a saw there as well, guys, that saw there for sawing down trees. Telehandlers, we've got the Liebherr 436, the Manitou MLT 840 and the TM 302S, and then all these little attachments. Cars, you've got the Rodeo and the pickup, the TT pickup. I'm not sure what that is there. What is that for? Oh, that's a transport of liquids, fuel, diesel. Strange looking tanker, that, innit? Uh, Belt systems. And they do everything by the looks of it. They do everything, guys. Wheat, barley, sunflower, soya bean, corn, potatoes, sugar beet. Even looks like they do manure, solid, mixed ration, silage. There's other stuff there, looks like cereals or something. Some of these new icons I don't know, guys. I haven't really had a look at them yet. What you do have on this, guys, now is you actually have the ability to do a ×3 fertilisation to each field. You can choose to put it on 1, so you only have to basically fertilise that field once, but you can put it on to 2 or 3. That means that field will require 3 fertilisations between first growth and last growth of the growth state. And you can set it up as well that after the fields have been cropped, that they will require ploughing before cultivation. Do you know what I mean, if that makes sense, you know? So once you've had so many bouts of crop, even be it some crop rotation in one particular field, what will happen is that field will eventually go red on you, on your map, and you won't be able to grow crops in it. So it means you've got to plough it, you've got to deep plough it first, then cultivate it, then reseed it, and then fertilise it the number of chosen times that you've indicated the game that you want to do it. I'll bring that menu system up for you guys, hang on. Your map is key 9. If you press it once, it gives you a mini map. If you press it again, it brings you the big map. If you press it again, it gets rid of it altogether. And F1 to get rid of the controls menu. Wheat, OSR, soya beans, potatoes, oilseed radish, barley, sunflowers, corn, sugar beet, and poplar, whatever that is. Got your growth state, soil composition. So if they're marked up red like that, it doesn't apply to me, guys, because I've got mine turned off. But if your fields glow red like that, that means you need to plough them before you can cultivate them, before you can then seed them. And this gives you your prices for all your fruits, all the different places: the Barn, Denton Bakery, Goldcrest Pacific Grain, Gomez Ridge Acres, Maplefield Mill, Mary's Farm, McLean Biogas Plant, the Spinnery, Stanton Sawmill, and Wright Agribusiness. So there's a good few sell points in it as well, guys. That's your vehicle overview. Just tells you, it breaks down your running costs, guys, you know, everything that you own and what it's costing you on a daily basis, or what you're spending on fuel, or what you're paying for the hire or the lease of that vehicle in question, or whatever, you know. You've got your finances there as well, and that can be broke down as well, guys. It's broke down even further than it used to be in 215. Covers everything there, guys. Property maintenance, animal upkeep, vehicle leasing costs, vehicle running costs, new fields, sold buildings. So you must be able to sell buildings as well, guys. Sold animals, new livestock, sold vehicles. And then that's your animal page. It looks daunting when you first come in, but it's not actually really that difficult to work, guys, you know. You can set your money on different things like pounds, dollars or euros, miles, kilometres. Oh, there's all different things. You've got a radio as well. You can either have it on all the time or you can have it on just in the cab. You've got two cameras as well. You've got a dynamic vehicle camera. I've got it switched on, but I think that just means the dynamic one, the one when you move it about and you can zoom in and out. And that's switched to trains, volume master, vehicle volume, and environment volume, and the radio volume as well. You've got dirt, you can turn traffic on, dirt, automatic, engine start on or off, automatic braking. So basically as soon as you bring your foot off the accelerator it'll start to brake for you. I've got that switched off, guys, because it's a pain in the arse when you're following a combine and you want to slow down. It doesn't slow down, it just stops you and then the combine takes off without you, you know. Helper refill with fertilizer, helper refill with slurry, helper refill with manure. I don't know what that is, guys, because I haven't used it, but I take it that means the helper can go and reseed and refertilise. You must fill up with seed and fertiliser on field or something. I don't know how it's done. I haven't really looked into it that far yet, guys. Okay. The key settings, Ronnie. Yeah, the key settings. They've done away with the Xbox. Oh, hang on. Yeah, the key settings. The key settings are much the same, Ronnie, but what they have done is we've now got two options for two input devices. So you can have more than one input device now, as well as your mouse and your keyboard. Whereas before it used to give you an option just to put the Xbox 360 controller in automatically. It still kinda does that, but it's not the same as it was. Most of the key bindings are the same, but some of them have changed. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna set this guy up as hired help. Ah. Helper J has completed. Hang on, guys. I've just tried to get him to cultivate that field there, but he says it's already been done, but I haven't done it. I thought I was seeding, guys. I haven't been seeding at all. I've been bloody fertilising. What do you think that is, guys? Do you think that's a seeder or a fertiliser? Open cover is N. Oh, it's both. Does both seed and fert. Happy days. So I went and bought that bloody fertilise spreader for no reason. That's the seeder you start the game with, guys. The Great Plains. You know what, I think it's a seeder and cultivator, guys, I'm not sure. Nah, it's not, it's just a seeder, guys. Seeder and fertilisation. Okay. Seeder, yeah, it does both, Ronnie. I'm actually just away to double check that for sure. Just a way to check that actually. It does do both, pretty sure it does, because there's two compartments and you can see the feed from the fertilisation. It's that one there. Yeah, it does both seed and fert. That's the seeders there. You've got the Amazon Condor, the Lemkin Solitar, you've got the Maestro 12SW, the Pronto 9DC, the Tempo F8, the GL860 Compactor, the Rapid A600S, the Optima V that we had in Slosnovkov, the GL420, the Amazon ED3000C, and the Accord DL. Harvesters, the CR1090, the Delta 9380, Massey 9380, the Case Axle Flow 9230, the Tourum 760, the Axle Flow, the Acros 595, the Activia Massey TC5.90, and the 1660 Axle Flow, and the C6. Foragers, you've got the RSM 1403, you've got the big X580, they've got the FR850, and you've got the Mex 5. Three windrows, Pottinger top, Kuhn, and a Lely. Tethers, three tethers, Pottinger, Lely, and Viking. Definitely some good stuff in here, guys, you know. Two levelers for leveling your chaff and silage, or leveling your heaps and your silos. Back to tractors. Got the Hurlman, the Zetor, Steyr, Linnor, the 8340, the 5600 Massey, the Zetor Proxima Power 120, the Hurlman XM T4i, the Zetor. You've got the 6.61, the case that I'm using, the 4455, the T5, the Fendt 300 Vario, the T6, the Valtra N series, the same Fortis, the Fendt 700 Vario, the JCB 300 Extra, the T series Valtra, the 770 Massey, Series 7 Duets, Lamborghini Mac VRT. You've got the Case Puma CVX, got the Fast Track 8000, you've got the Terrace CVT Star, you've got the T7 Heavy Duty, you've got the Optimum CVX, the Series 9 Duets, the 8700 Massey, the T8, the 900 Vario Fendt, the Valtra 7 series, the MT700E, the Magnum tracked version, T9, the MT80E, the Quadra-Track, the MT90E, and that's it for tractors. And then whatever you get as extra content, guys. I've got two extra ones. I think it's a 900 Fendt and a Black Beauty version, and the other one is I don't know, I can't mind off the top of my head, guys, sorry. Trucks, you've got the Lizard. One's obviously a take on an American Mac, and the other one's a take on a Kenworth, I think. And then you've got the Man and the Phoenix Tatra, the TGS 18480. Beet harvesting, you've got the Homer, both of them, Terrados T4440, and you've got the Terra Fellas 2 Eco. Potato harvesting, we've got the Tractron. God, there's lots, guys. Where do you stop? I think there's actually less machinery this time round than there was in 215. So it's maybe an indication we're going to get a lot more as DLCs. But that's it would kind of make sense. Why give us it all at the off start when they can give us less, and then give us it as DLCs, and they can make money into the bargain? Because that looks like what it is. We've still got a good list of machinery there, don't get me wrong, but it certainly doesn't seem to be as much as we had in 215. I could be wrong on that, guys. I could be totally wrong on I'll go and try and find another little field. Try and make money from. I haven't been in the trains yet, guys, but I do believe we can get in these, can't we? Start engine is enter. All aboard! Choo choo, Thomas! I think that the railway line just kind of goes round in a circular, I think. It's actually quite smooth. It doesn't just stop on just... I started braking back at that last corner there, guys. That's it, just stopped there now. And that's us back to where we start from. And the other one goes in another direction off to another way. Right. Hang on, guys. Yeah, wood transport. Yeah, wood transport and grain. Yeah, wood transport and grain. One obviously goes in one direction and does wood and grain, and the other one goes in the other direction and does wood and grain, you know. So there's obviously different sell points on each line. So obviously when the game obviously prompts you to sell at a high price through the train system or whatever, you know. Besides road vehicles, you can also control the trains at the place where you can transfer goods to the train, loading and unloading crops into the storage. You actually have to bring your grains down here, so Dale, you've got to bring your grain down here and store it in these silos down here, I think, because there's a filling tube there on the railway track. You drive your train under just like you would with your tractor unit in the farm at the silos, and then it'll prompt you then to fill with whatever grain you want to fill it with. And then when you drive that train or set that train off, once it reaches the sell point or wherever it's going, obviously you get the cash for it. You can operate these as well, I think. Press E. Press both your mouse buttons and pull and push your mouse and it opens the claws. Left mouse button and push and pull moves it from left to right, and going from side to side moves you back and forth. You can go in cab as well on this, and then you've got up and down as well. Yeah. I'm just sitting there thinking, so where do you put your truck to? I take it you're bringing your truck over these railway tracks into the middle to get your logs off to put them onto the train. There wasn't much thought put into that. I would think that's the way it's done, guys, you know, because the crane only comes to here and then to where it is at the other end. So you have to drive your truck or your trailer in here with your logs on, and if you wanted to load them onto that trailer, then well, obviously you lift them here and then shoot them across to this side and drop them onto the train. Good enough system though. Is there anything else you want to see, guys? Do you want me to go anywhere, or I was looking for another little small field to do there, guys. Not sure what this is up here. I've got a feeling this is the sheep zone up here, guys. Wool pallets. As soon as you purchase some sheep, they will start producing wool. Over time, the pallets with several sacks of wool will appear here. You can pick it up with the front loader and transport it to the spinnery where you can sell it. You can pick things up now by just walking up to them and left clicking to like lift things and then throw it away. You can pick this strimmer up. And then if you want to throw it, it's the right mouse button. God knows what happens to that object, like, you know, I presume if you drive away it'll go back up onto that shelf again, I'm not sure. Take it with us. I couldn't put it in the boot, could I? Right, let's bring the map up. Yeah, there's a little teeny field straight ahead, dead ahead. Some nice little buildings on this, you know. We'll be able to make a good map out of the objects that they've given us this time round. You should be able to pretty much build ourselves a good map out of this. Right, this little field's just up here. Here it is here. It's going to want us to harvest this field. Hi Blue Power, hi Blue Power, yeah there's a little grain chute beside where the trains actually are for unloading your grain obviously into the silos, and then you just drive your train underneath the chute and then select what grain it is you want to sell at that particular sell point or on that run, you know, and then sell it, you know. Right. Maria King. Oof, 33 minutes. I think we'll give that a miss. Not that 33 minutes is a long time, we could probably do that in about as little as a couple of minutes, about 20 minutes maybe. This is the freeway, guys, that runs right through the map. Not sure what that is. It says it's, I think it's a sell point actually. Maybe not, I don't know. Ah, wrong side. Up above. Selling point for wool. I do believe we can play basketball, but I don't know where we get the balls from. I think it's at the base. I think there's a baseball court somewhere, I think. I'll have to start carrying my ball about with me in my trailer. Right, this is our cattle zone, guys. Neck scratchers or whatever they are for scratching their hides. Milking machine, automated milking machine. The Lely astronaut. Open animal dialogue is the R key. Oh, this is the animal dealer. 5,000 for a coup. You can sell them as well here. You just walk over those points and then it opens up the dialogue, you know. So you obviously have to come down here to buy the cattle rather than doing it in the shop menu as we did before. Silage pit. They're potatoes, aren't they? Oh, okay. Nice sounds in this machine, guys. Really nice sounds. Not like the other one we had, guys, you know. Totally different sound script in this. It's a big old field, guys. What is hard here, guys, where it wasn't so hard in 15, is seeing the difference between unferted and ferted. It's quite hard to see on certain crops, you know. Nice. I never really used to be one for doing these missions, guys, you know. I used to do the pallet missions now and again just to make an odd buck or two, but I think this mission system would be good when things is tight, i.e. you're playing this game on the hard setting. I think you would need to use this, guys, to make ends pay, if you know what I mean. Make ends meet. I've got mine set on easy, and then I just went straight to the bank and borrowed 200,000, and then, well, I haven't played it long enough. I've only been playing it for an hour, guys, you know what I mean. And I won't save what I'm doing here, guys, because it's not really my career. I just come in here just to show you what was what, you know. If there's anything else you want to see, just let me know, guys, and I'll finish this field off, and I'll go and check the message box again. There is a way to bring it up on screen here, but I don't know how to do it, guys. I don't really use this program enough, guys. Nice little sound script on this machine. I know I said that already, but it does, guys. Every so often you hear the compressor blowing off as well, you know. Little sort of air compressor on it. Give you an inside view here, guys. I'm not a great lover of default maps anyway, or plateau maps. I don't get me wrong, there is a few I've played, like Volkshill and the Gifts of Cassius, you know, but I'm not a great lover of plateau maps, you know, so I'm patiently waiting on for somebody to release a map. I will be working on one myself, guys, but maps are not built in 5 minutes, guys, you know, so it'll take a bit of time. 'I've probably been doing myself out of fert there. You never ever run out of fert on these jobs anyway, guys, you know, because you're doing it for somebody else, you know. But it's hard to see the bloody fert line where you're going to. It's going out to as far as here. That's where it's going out to. £6,970 reward and £5,198 for time bonus. Happy days. Okay. Yeah. I know I was, Ronnie. I know it absolutely overlapping there. Totally and utterly. I knew I was, Ronnie. It's hard to gauge it, you know. Here, guys, look, I don't want to leave yous, but I'm going to call it quits here. It's been a long day, and I didn't really bargain to do this stream. It was just that Ronnie asked there earlier on if I was going to do a let's play, and it just seemed to be easier to do a live stream than do a let's play. So here, guys, I'm going to go off here. I hope you enjoyed that anyway, and I'll talk to you soon. Catch you later.